Hey everybody, it's James here. I am just enjoying a beautiful sunny day on my laptop at one of my favorite coffee shops here in Mount Pleasant. Just doing a quick visit in Vancouver, and I've got the one and only legendary Mr. Ralph Case on the line. He's going to be our keynote speaker at Mogul Mastermind. I know a lot of you know who he is, but for those of you that don't, he is a true figure in the Canadian real estate investing world. He's a mentor of mine. He's done a ton of amazing deals, and he's been gracious enough to offer to come share his story of success over his career and talk at Mogul Mastermind. So we couldn't be more excited to have you come and speak next week, Ralph. And for
it's
those,
going to be fun.
it's going to be amazing. So maybe introduce yourself a little bit so those who don't recognize you know who you are.
Okay, my name's Ralph Case. I'm the past president of the Real Estate Action Group until my retirement to just concentrate 100% on multifamily properties. I've bought thousands of units. I've made millions of dollars, and I'm going to talk about identifying, selecting, and analyzing multifamily deals. Talk about a little of deals past, deals that I'm doing now, and what I'm looking for in the future, and how I can, in 2 minutes or less, decide whether a deal is a no. That's one of the most important things, is trying to kill a deal as quickly as possible while you're analyzing it so that you can move on to the ones that you want to do. Because if we get too mired up in looking at deals that aren't any good, we waste a lot of time. So I'm going to teach you how to, in 2 minutes, say, no, this one's no good.
That's awesome. You know, having a finely tuned deal filter is, I know, one of your secrets to success, because you're a guy that looks at a lot of deals and you got to say no to the junk so that the good ones can rise to the top. So,
well, it's funny because people come up to me and they say, hey, Ralph, want to do a deal? And I say, yeah, send it to me. And they'll send it to me and I'll say, no, I'm not going to do it. And they go, how can you decide so quickly? And I'll teach you at the Mogul Mastermind how you can decide so quickly and have no regrets, because the worst thing is to buy a bad deal.
absolutely.
Better to pass on a good deal than buy a bad deal.
Well, for a guy that's made as many successful deals come together as you, understanding what the mesh of your filter is going to be huge for our attendees. So I just wanted to say thanks for agreeing to tune in, and we couldn't be more excited to hear you speak. So,
and it's been about a year since I was in Edmonton and I gave a live talk. So for those of you that saw me live, it'll be great to reconnect with you. And Zoom meetings are actually a lot of fun. So make sure you tune in. We get to look at each other eyeball to eyeball, and we will make sure that it's entertaining as well as educational.
That's right. You know, one thing I appreciate you whenever you speak, Ralph, is you know how to tell a good story, and you always leave me cracked up. So you get the best of those worlds when Ralph speaks.
I have so many war stories. That's why I have this gray hair. But it's a little bit messy because I just met with James and then I took the Porsche for a spin because it's a beautiful sunny day. And James like, we got to do a Zoom meeting. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, I'll go home.
I know. You know what? We met for coffee and breakfast, and we just had such a good time chatting that as we were parting ways, Ralph said, hey, weren't we supposed to record that video? And I said, oh my goodness gracious. So he went on to his next meeting and I went on to mine. So even though we were physically in person just a moment ago, we're still on Zoom here. You're probably maybe 5 blocks away from me right now. So
probably.
Funny how that all works out. But you know what? Let's use a Zoom video to promote our Zoom meeting. So we'll see y'all next week.
See you next week.